Gran Turismo 7 is over. No more updates coming to Gran Turismo 7. That is what a lot of people are saying, and I've got a super interesting video for you today. We're going to have a look here of the comparison between the updates we've got so far for Gran Turismo 7 against Gran Turismo Sport. And this is pretty crazy. You can see some mad stuff here. By the way, this image was circulated in our Discord. If you know who made this, let me know so I can credit them in the description. But very, very, very illuminating. You can see here, first of all, the first update we got for Gran Turismo 7 was actually bigger than the first update we got for Gran Turismo Sport. We got the human comedy, the 1 hour challenges. We got the Spa 24-hour layout, which is kind of doesn't really matter. But we also got 3 cars as well. So generally a better update than the first GT Sport one. But now you're going to start to see things turn on their head. The second update we got for GT Sport, we got 12 new cars and a track. 12 new cars and the campaign as well. Absolutely mad. The one after that, we got 10 cars and we got Monza as well, and we got some more layouts on Majuri. You can see in Gran Turismo 7 we only got 3 cars and we got Watkins Glen. I remember when Watkins Glen came out. It's a track you can see just in the background here. That was a really exciting moment. I was making lots of videos. There was genuinely a lot of hype about what tracks Gran Turismo might bring in the future at that sort of cadence of update. But you're going to see it's not really what has transpired. The next update for GT Sport brought Blue Moon Bay and 12 new cars. We only got 3 in Gran Turismo 7. So you're already seeing on the screen here, in those 2 updates for GT Sport, 22 new cars. That's what we call meaningful updates. Where in Gran Turismo 7, they just sprinkled 6 cars. I think for Watkins Glen, if I remember, we got around that time the Escudo, which was quite an exciting car to get. But, I mean, there's no F1 cars in Gran Turismo 7. We had the F1 cars in GT Sport. There's so many things missing, and I'm going to go on to the next month here. Can you guess what happened in the next update? Let me know in the comments which game you think had the better update history. Here we go. Tsukuba in GT Sport, 13 cars, 16 new events. Whereas in Gran Turismo 7, we got the Catalunya, that was the no chicane variant, wasn't it, back then? And we also got the drift track, if I remember. So we got some new layouts there. Wow, I feel like it was yesterday, but it was actually a year ago. Jesus, I'm getting old, man. Only 3 cars as well. And then the next update in GT Sport, we got Dragon Trail Gardens. Really exciting. And we got 3 cars in September in GT7. This is a year ago as I'm making this video. We're back to a no track update here. So again, it's all about the track. The tracks give you that feeling that you're in a updated game. They are really looking after it. There's going to be a lot of content coming. You feel like you want to go hard on the tracks that are being added because the next month there's going to be a big new thing. Everyone gathers around it. And when you're uploading 3 new cars in the patch, yes, they're free. I'm not going to say no to 3 new cars in a free patch. But let's be honest, a lot of these cars are probably ready for launch and they've been held behind as part of the DLC. It just does not cut the same. Now, what are we going to go on to next? Let's have a look here for the next update. We had, wow, look at that. That was a Le Mans update. We got Le Mans added in GT Sport. We got 9 cars in May. Then we did have a break as well, but then we had 8 cars in the July update. We had San Quart as well. So 2 really nice tracks, although San Quart hasn't been used forever. And in October, November, December, we got, I can't remember what happened in November. Was that... I can't remember what track that was. Let me know if you remember, but I can't remember if it was a layout or a track. But anyway, you can see it's just a lot more sparse on the Gran Turismo side. And I can't even really remember what these cars were. I would have made videos at the time. I know December, if I remember, we had the Ferrari VGT, which was genuinely exciting. What else did we have around that time? Was that around the Alphard? I can't remember, something like that. So there's sort of some memey cars as well. But just, it's not enough, is it? It's really sparse. It's really, really sparse. Now, what do you think happened in the next update? Because I think GT Sport just goes kind of from strength to strength. And maybe we were spoiled. Here we go. The next update, we had the Red Bull Ring. Do you remember that? And then we had Fuji as well. Absolutely unbelievable having a look at this. Whereas Gran Turismo, we had the break in January after the big GT World Series finals in Monaco, if I remember. And then in February, we did get the PSVR 2 update, but we haven't seen an update since. And we did get Grand Valley Speedway chat, or commenters, I should say. My illuminated subscribers That was the last track update we got in Gran Turismo 7 was February 2023. So now you're really going to see kind of where GT Sport stretches its legs. But yeah, a few new cars as well, but GT Sport was still giving us more new cars. I can't believe it's that long ago since we got a new track in Gran Turismo. I take paid tracks at this stage. I take paid DLC just to have some fresher tracks in the game. So what happened after that? Let's see. We're going to go to the next one. Please subscribe, by the way, while I just waffle here for a couple of seconds. Make sure you're subscribed. I know you are. Right, here we go. It's coming now. The next tracks were Catalunya, Tokyo Expressway South Loop, and Special Stage Route X in Gran Turismo Sport. And this is the point where you really see the contrast, right? Gran Turismo 7 at this stage, from an update perspective, is basically dead. It's basically dead. Whereas GT Sport is just going from strength to strength. If you're someone looking to buy GT Sport at that stage of the release schedule, you're thinking, okay, lots of stuff being added all the time. New tracks, new cars, new events. I'm going to buy this game. I'm still going to feel like it's supported. Whereas it feels like, this is a year after launch for Gran Turismo 7, April 23. It launched in March, April 2022. It kind of feels like FIFA a year after the game's launched, where they just completely give up on it and they focus on the next FIFA. And that surely is what must be happening. They must be focusing on Gran Turismo 8, because you're going to see here again, we're going to go to the next set of updates here for both games. And you can see GT Sport, we've got Autopolis, and then we got some more cars, more events as well. And you can see this takes us parallel with Gran Turismo 7. For Gran Turismo 7, I mean, it's just... And by the way, in this period here, as something just absolutely just notified me there, this is where the Gran Turismo movie came out. The Gran Turismo movie came out in this period. July, August, September. And yes, we got a time trial with a Nissan GTR at the Red Bull Ring, but that is it. I cannot believe they have not done more around the movie. It's kind of crazy. And even GT Sport, by the way, after April 2019, did receive updates. If I remember, Wet Weather, I think, came after that to the Red Bull Ring and Spa. Gran Turismo 7 has not added Wet Weather to any additional tracks since launch, which is kind of crazy. And you can see here this comparison. Again, 15 track layouts by the 18th month compared to just 6 in Gran Turismo 7. 9 new tracks compared to 3 in GT7. And 126 new cars compared to just 58 in Gran Turismo 7. And frankly, some of those cars have been downright bizarre. So is it fair to say that Gran Turismo 7 is now end of life? It is complete. You can expect no more major content. And it's time to look forward to Gran Turismo 8. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see you next time.